Okay, now we'll do question 4, worksheet A. Now the question says, find the equation of plane passing through points. So equation of plane passing through, and they give you 3 points, P, Q, and R. Your P is 113. Your Q is 0, -2, and 1. And R is -1, 2, and 2. What we need to do here is figure out 2 different vectors. We're going to do BQ first. So if you do BQ, you get this vector. So Q minus this, 0 minus 1, -1, -2 minus 1, -3, and 1 minus 3 is -2. You can write it like this, or say minus I minus 3j minus 2k. Either way is okay. I'm also gonna do PR. PR, this minus this, -1, -1, -2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 minus 3 is -1, or again you can write it as minus 2i plus j minus k. Once you do this, you're going to do cross multiplication. We're going to go PQ times PR. This is called cross multiplication. To do this, you just say IJK. For the first one, you have -1, -3, -2, and for the second one, -2, 1, minus k. You will see another question, cross multiplication, when we do the workshop B. To do the cross multiplication, you take I positive first, and you do the following. If you're doing I, so you hide the I, and you go this times this, -3 times -1 is 3, minus, and you go this times this. So this times this, minus this times this, and this times this is -2. So you start with I positive, and you go this times this, minus this times this. You go J, but now J comes negative. You hide the J column, and you do the same thing. This times this is 1, minus this times this is 4. You go to the last one, that's positive. You hide the column. This times this is -1, and this times this is 6. So once you did this, you get your vector here of the cross multiplication. 3 minus 2 is 1, so 1 in the I. 1 minus 4 is -3, and a negative plus 3j. And -1 minus 6 is -7k. I'm going to erase some of this to just allow some space. Now the equation of the plane, in this case, once you know your vector, you take the first number for the I, and you go x minus the first point. You take the number from the j, and y minus the first point y. and you take the number for the k, and z minus this equals 0. Sometimes they just say leave it as it is, but we'll work it out. 1 times this is x minus 1. This is 3y minus 3. Negative 7z plus 21 equals 0. So you have x, 3y, 7z, minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. And this 17, move it over, negative 17. So this is the plane equation they're asking for. Okay. Believe there is one more question in this one. Question 5. Find the equation of the tangent line. Okay. Question 5. You need the equation of tangent line to the curve where x t cubed minus 2t t squared minus 3 and t. When t equals 1. So basically what you need to do is you need to get a point first. You can call it P. And you plug 1 in all of them. So to get the x and the y and the, so you plug 1 into this. And you plug 1 into all of them. So your point is, you plug 1 here would be 1 minus 2, minus 1, 1 minus 3, minus 2, and 1. So that's your point. What I'm going to do here, let's just say that this, all of this is r. I'm going to find the derivative for r. So the derivative of this would be 3t squared minus 2. Derivative of this is 2t, and the derivative of this is 1. Now I'm finding slope, or m, by plugging 1 into this. 1 here will give me 1, 1 here will give me 2, and 1 here is 1 obviously. So once you have this, the equation they're asking for, x, y, z, you start with the point plus 1t, you take the point 2t, you take the point 1 and 1t. So you take the point first plus the slope t, you take the point plus the slope t, and you take the point plus the slope t. This is the equation that they're looking for the tangent line. I'm gonna stop this video, and in the next one I'll do workshop B.